Welcome back. Magnolia Flower is a children's book. It's a reimagined folk tale by Dr. Kendi. I had the opportunity to speak with him just yesterday all about this incredible book and how we need to make sure it's in all of our homes. Let's take a look.
Today I have the opportunity to speak with Dr. Ibram X. Kendi, one of Time Magazine's top 100 most influential people in the world, and one of today's leading voices in anti-racist literature. And today we're talking about the new children's picture book, Magnolia Flower. Dr. Kendi, thanks for being here, and tell us about this incredible book.
Well, I'm just excited to be here, and I'm excited to introduce Magnolia Flower to the world. It is adapted from a short story by Zora Neale Hurston, the legendary American writer, that was published in 1925. And it's a love story. Magnolia Flower is an Afro-Indigenous girl who wants to be in love, and she's prevented, and she overcomes the odds and finds herself in love. And it's told, the love story, it's told by a river to a brook.
Oh, it's beautiful. And it's based on a folktale. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's based on a tale that Zora Neale Hurston told, first published in 1925. And I think one thing that's fascinating about the tale is how really the natural world comes to life. I mentioned the river and the brook. There's these three leaning trees that Magnolia and her partner John fall in love with and have to revisit. And so the love isn't just human to human. There's also this love that a brook has to wants to learn about a love story, and even these humans have for these trees.
What were some of the challenges of reimagining this classic tale for audiences and for children today?
I think the biggest challenge is when you're working with sort of one of the greatest writers from the Harlem Renaissance in Zora Neale Hurston. You just want to do the story right by her, and you want to do the story right by history. And so I think that was the biggest challenge. The beauty, though, is many of our children's books have these characters from the natural world that come to life. And so that was already there. And it was really, for me, just enhancing that aspect for children.
And I want to make sure to mention the illustrations are beautiful. How are you feeling seeing it all, ready to go? And are you feeling excited to be able to release this to audiences around the world?
Yes, the illustrator, Lovis Wise, they just created artistry with these illustrations. Indeed, my daughter, who's 6 years old, she told me she loves the illustrations the most.
And anything else that you'd like us to know? I feel like this is a book not just for children, but for readers of all ages.
Well, I just think it's an incredible sort of story, and it's set in a maroon community. A maroon community. These were communities during the enslavement era where you had people like people who fled slavery, or even Native people who fled violent relocation and formed their own free communities on this. It was like this island in this vast sea of slavery. So it also takes us to a time and reimagines these maroon communities, and we don't have that much literature and even scholarship about them. And so to me, that's another beautiful aspect of it. It introduces us all to an untold part of U.S. history.
It's such a beautiful book that is teaching so many great lessons. Magnolia Flower was released on September 6th. It's available wherever books are sold. Thank you so much, Dr. Kendi, for joining us today. Really appreciate your time, and congratulations on this beautiful book.
Of course. Thank you for having me.